This is Remy Silvertide on the microphone, the Body Slam Sommelier, here together with...
Your resident freak with a microphone, Maximus Blanks.
That's right, Maximus Blanks taking it to the max!
Yeah! Stop it now.
Sorry, please don't hurt me. Alright, so welcome once again to EAW Elite Angel Wrestling. Just to remind you nice and quick, we've got tip jars just behind me, host tip jar by the exit, and the performers tip jars up by the big screen, up by backstage there. Please make sure that you have any of your unnecessary scripts disabled and keep your microphones off during the show. And make sure that you have a fantastic time enjoying the violence that we're going to bring to you. And man, oh man, this is going to be a hell of a night, folks. You are all lucky to be here tonight. Coming up first, we have an intriguing matchup between Amy Luminos and the newest addition to our roster, Broly Blackheart. This is going to be the perfect chance for Broly to test himself against the best of the best and to demonstrate to what extent he belongs in the EAW ring. Amy will surely be relieved to have a straight-up fight without Vicky Vicious getting in her ear the whole time, I'm sure. Then we have Taylor Nicholson versus Aaron Pleiades, another fascinating matchup. The reinvigorated Aaron Pleiades has regained what she has regained in vigor. She has lost in fan support, however, with what amounted to a slap across our collective faces last time we saw her. Taylor's creativity and talent against Aaron's vampiric strength and tactical expertise. I'm really looking forward to it. And then, for your main event, a matchup that's been coming on like an onrushing train for months now. The as of yet undefeated Nefertiri will be going up against your undisputed EAW World Champion title holder, Anlina Collins. This might finally be the chance that Anlina needs to put this cat back in the bag for good and ensure that she can get back to proper wrestling without having her matches sabotaged. There will be no disqualifications, though, so the champ might be facing an uphill battle against the voracious, magic-enabled trickster sorceress. So, I hope that you all understand just how much excitement and fun are ready for you tonight. It is gonna be a doozy. And without further ado, let's get the show on the road and let's get these performers in the ring. Who did I say was up first again, Max?
I believe that would be Broly and Amy.
Alright, Broly! Well, I guess he can't exactly come out until his music starts up, so there we go. Coming out first, standing at a height of 6'1", weighing 220 pounds, from Rotterdam, Netherlands, with quite a build-up, quite a dramatic build-up in his theme music. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind next time. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Broly Blackheart! And survive very long in EAW because they keep on setting up new wrestlers against pretty much the worst matchup they could possibly hope to go up against. The colossal Vicky Vicious, and just absolutely testing their ability to endure pain each time they hit out in that ring. And quite often when you see Vicky Vicious in the ring, she's not even so much looking to win the match as she is to just damage and humiliate and absolutely destroy the will of her opponent. But you know, that being said, she does win quite a few matches too.
Bankai.
You know who wins a lot of matches as well, Max?
Anyone else?
Damn right! Standing at a height of 5'7", weighing 143 pounds, from Kyoto, Japan. Holy shit, what is going on there? The Shining Dragon, Amy Luminos, has been assaulted from backstage by Vicky Vicious, catching her off guard. And more of a sucker kick, just spinning her around and burying her boot right in Amy Luminos' midriff there. Raishi going over to check whether Amy's okay. That seemed like, well, you know what? Like I was saying, she aims to dish out as much pain as she can, but my goodness, this is not what you want to see before a matchup.
No, definitely not.
Coming over to double check if his opponent's gonna be able to do the match today. Oh man, well, Amy Luminos not getting put off by that. She is struggling a little bit still, but
No credit to her for wanting to compete still, but, you know, despite the underhanded attack from Vicky Vicious.
And Broly Blackheart is not happy about what he saw there. That isn't going to be a disqualification. Hiroshi's not calling the match yet. The bell had not rung, so that wasn't any sort of hindrance to Broly getting to test his might here.
So I suspect the EAW front office might have a little bit to say to Vicky about her actions there.
This just ongoing campaign to try to get under Amy's skin to the scales that supposedly are underneath them. And this crowd is very happy that Amy is still deciding to go on with this match. I'm sure that Broly is happy that he gets to test himself, but that he is not smiling right now. That was very clearly not an orchestrated attack between him and Vicky Vicious here. Ooh. And Amy proving her worth no matter how hard that hit was she took. Coming out of the gate strong, grabbing a hold of Broly's arm and just twisting him down to the ground. But Broly, not one to be kept down. Ooh. Powers his way back up, and ooh, what a kip up. Does not stay down for long. Broly Blackheart back on his feet already. And Amy's gonna have to show him some of her bag of tricks tonight. Especially if she wants to come back from that early abuse from Vicky Vicious before the match started. Broly returning the favor from before, getting in behind Amy Luminos. Ooh, and just attacking the shoulder, elbow, and the arm. Ooh, now he's going for the knee there. I think I must have suffered some kind of traumatic event to my knees in my past, because every time I see them go for them, it just it hits a little deep for me.
I think it's partially because it's just one of those things that looks like it could really, really hurt.
There's all manner of things that could end a wrestler's career, and losing a joint seems like a very high one on that list. I believe I have seen, or at least heard rumors of some wheelchair wrestling leagues, but so far we don't have any wheelchair-enabled wrestlers in EAW here.
I imagine it would be kind of difficult.
It would take a bit more work to get up to the top rope, that's for sure. Broly Blackheart getting his feet up, boots right into Amy Luminous's teeth, and then grabbing her by the head, wrenching her neck. Ooh, and he loses the leverage. Amy Luminous turning it around, grabbing him in turn. And Amy Luminous has had a lot of answers. Ooh, nice tactics back and forth. Each of these wrestlers showing that they are experienced veterans of the ring, whether it's an EAW ring or not in Broly's case. And Amy Luminous battling hard to get herself back up to her feet there. And you can see a bit of the pain in Amy Luminous's eyes right now. Oh, beautiful spinning toe takedown from Broly there. What a move. Amy Luminous managing to catch him off guard. Gets her chance back up to her feet now. Ooh. And maybe channeling a bit of Vicky Vicious there as she gets her foot up into the gut.
Well, you gotta imagine she's...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you gotta imagine she's kind of probably in a really, really foul mood after that attack.
As demonstrated in the last matchup, when Amy Luminous didn't listen to Hiroshi, didn't let him ring the bell to start the match, just charged out from backstage and assaulted Vicky Vicious. You can tell that deep down, Amy Luminous is keeping a lid on a volcano of severe emotion. And whether she's actually a dragon or not, there's definitely no question that she is able to breathe fire, at least in the metaphorical sense. Broly kind of complaining about getting hit by a train, only to get hit by another faster train immediately after. Yes, exactly. 1, 2, oh man! And he's able to count to kick out after the 1 count. Roshi confirming it was indeed only a 1 count. Broly back up to his feet there. Amy giving him a little bit of space to recover for a bit of a change there, but she's talking about holding back, not changing anything. I wonder, does that mean that she's been holding back, or she was talking about Broly holding... Oh, I see. I see. Amy Luminous was noticing that Broly Blackheart has been holding back in this match due to regret about the attack that Vicky Vicious perpetrated on Amy Luminous at the start of the match here. And Amy Luminous, ever the competitor, wants to see the best that Broly has, and my goodness, is he ever unleashing a flurry of devastation upon her as a thank you for the exhortations there. Broly Blackheart after that and deciding to go for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, and that is a kick out after 2. Amy Luminos gritting her teeth and staying in this fight. But man, oh man. This is not the kind of performance that we usually see from a fresh Amy Luminos. It's very clear that toss off of the ramp and down onto the floor must have rattled things up a little bit.
Yeah, those kinds of attacks do tend to have a little bit of a lasting impact there. So she could be, looking to do some sort of slight injury here too. So, and that's of course not taking anything away from Broly, who was very impressive in his first outing, and very well could have possibly gotten that victory had Vicky not done what Vicky does.
You mean cheat mercilessly?
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, no, there is no question that Broly Blackheart is proving himself worthy of the EAW arena here. And man, that bounce off of the ropes he took earlier, just flipping through the air. He has a very high-flying style for somebody with as much bulk and size as he does. And I love to see it.
That can make him a pretty dangerous competitor, too.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see what he's got for us. Ooh, and kipping up after getting leveled by the clothesline proves he's got a bit of resilience in him, too. Full momentum, swinging Amy Luminos into the corner there. What has he got planned? And taking a few steps to get him even more momentum here, all the way to the other corner. Noticing that Amy doesn't seem ready to dodge, and my goodness, she is gonna wish tomorrow morning when she gets her, maybe a little later than tomorrow morning, when she gets her next dental bill. I always wonder if wrestlers are anything like hockey players, where you can tell what stage of their career they're in by how many teeth are left in their face.
I mean, some of them are. I mean, I can think of at least 1 or 2 wrestlers off the top of my head who are missing quite a few teeth.
Ooh, a good scoop slam from Amy Luminos, preferring Broly Blackheart down on the mat to staring her in the face at the eye level. Broly not having any of that, and rolls himself up. Ooh, and gets put down, the spine buster. And with the kind of look on Amy Luminos' face, I wonder whose back got hurt the most in that particular move, because, yeah, it is quite clear there is a lot of pain going on. Well, at least having wrestlers like Vicky Vicious in the EAW kind of orbit definitely keeps things spicy and interesting. I'm just, I hope that she continues to not go after me. She has been eyeing Desica a number of times. Broly kind of revealing that he too is in quite a bit of pain right now. Amy Luminos getting him back up to his feet, tossing him against the ropes. And will he have another maneuver? Oh, I was expecting that. There is a little bit of something in Broly Blackheart's step. And if you ever send him against the ropes, it's quite clear that he has an answer for that particular maneuver. Although she did manage to catch him with a really solid clothesline after one of those, so I suppose it could go either way. Oh man, they are just absolutely slugging it out. Oh, the dragon uppercut. That's what Shoryuken means, right, Max?
I'm not sure. I just know it from Street Fighter, to be honest.
There's one, there's the two, and up! Oh my goodness. Broly Blackheart is not done yet, despite taking that rising fist right to the face. Now, I am quite sure that Shoryuken means dragon uppercut.
I'll take your word for it.
Or just dragon punch.
Either works.
Oh! Amy Luminos apparently at some point developing a vendetta against Broly's spine. Attacking a spine buster and then a sidewalk slam and just repeated attacks right to Broly's back. And if you're going to wrestle against Amy, oh man! It's not all about the back either. She spun him around right into her knee. And Amy Luminos is demonstrating a solid bit of control here, but ooh. Apparently a bit of a twinge there, and she just gives up her advantage in the moment. And with a bit of a sour face on Broly's look on Broly's face, he takes the gift he's given, boots Amy in the... Oh man, and lines her up for what a move. The whisper in the wind. Off of the top rope, and Broly, despite all those hits to his back, is still flying high. Stepping outside of the ring, and grabbing that top rope. He's motioning Amy to get up. Man, that is some confidence. Just daring her. Oh! The red line coming off of the top rope. And while the knees can take some damage, they can clearly dish out the hurt as well. And Broly excited to land that one with as much force as he did, feeling very much in control of this match, going out to the fans. Put your hands up and lend me your energy. Well, this crowd is definitely doing that. And Amy Luminos looks like this might be it for her. That's a 1, 2, and there's the 3 count. And there you have it. Vicky Vicious cheating in both matches Broly was involved in. And the split decision, 1 win, 1 loss for Broly because of that. And it leaves you wondering, like, Broly's performance there was quite impressive. I wonder if it still would have gone the same way, if not for that attack at the start of the match.
I don't know, you really do have to wonder. And I mean, at this point, though, you have to expect that Vicky is going to have a receipt coming her way from Amy Luminos.
Oh, yeah. Raishi getting a little bit nervous as Broly comes over to Amy Luminos, giving her a hand up. But he's got no reason to worry. And like he was saying before, noticing the clean punches from both of these wrestlers, Broly just demonstrating a bit of sportsmanship. And it looks like that is the kind of wrestler that we're dealing with. And you know what? I hope that EAW can track down more wrestlers like that, because any more Vicky Viciouses? I don't know. I don't know how many Vickies a wrestling league can take and still actually have competition. Your winner by pinfall, Broly Blackheart! Still a bit of a sour taste in the mouth for Broly there, and for some of the fans as well. But that was still a fantastic matchup between those two, and I look forward to seeing more from both of them soon. Hopefully after a bit of chiropractic. My God. Alright. Well, you know what? We still have so much show for you to enjoy today. And hopefully less interference with the matchup. We've got coming up something I know that you're looking forward to, Max. And Rocky Star Striker, if he were here, might not be looking forward to it quite as much as he would expect. Alright, let's get Aaron out here. Alright, and there we go. Somebody cue those tunes. Max, are you any good at beatboxing? Aaron Pleiades with a very different intro tunes than usual. Standing at a height of 5'8", weighing 138 pounds, from parts unknown, the elegant creature of the night, Aaron Pleiades. And that is quite the cloak she's rocking today. I don't know if that's the same one. Did she wear that last time, Max? Sometimes my abilities of observation are a little bit lacking. It's so shiny. And it looks like she has seen fit to come out here with a little bit of something special for us in hand. Yelling to shut the music off. I mean, fair enough, it's probably time. Somebody could do that. There we go. I think a lot of people would like the old setup better, Hiroshi. Hey! Stadler and Waldorf, listen up. I think she means you. Don't think I missed the shit you talked the last few weeks. Especially you, Mr. Rhinestone. I made a friend before the show today. Perhaps you know her? Well, that's good. I mean, Rosie, come on out here. Now, wait a sec. Isn't Rosie... Max, are you okay? Rosie, very tightly associated with Maximus here, about as tight as any married couple could be. Looking a little dazed as she comes out here, barely making eye contact with Maximus as she comes by. Oh no. And Maximus is at a loss for words here. Rosie practically looking up with a sense of worship at Aaron Pleiades. She'll be by my side for the foreseeable future, as a good luck charm. I'd hate for her to get hurt if I got angry about something. Is this some kind of vampire thing? Is that something vampires do? Is just like the whole... I don't know, it's like what Nefertiti was doing to Jimmy Roberts earlier. Rosie saying hello to us, but especially friendly to Aaron there. That's interesting. Interesting. And she looks a little pale, too. Rosie, I hope you've been getting a little bit of sunshine lately. But you know what? We still have her opponent coming up. And here she comes, standing at a height of 5'8", weighing 145 pounds, from Spread Eagle, Wisconsin, Miss Hellhog Wheels,
summer day.
Taylor Nicholson.
They send the sheriff down to try and drive us away. We were sitting ducks for the policeman.
And Maximus is just so
They found
rocked
a
by what's
dirty-faced
happening.
kid in a
They
garbage
didn't back ring.
can.
Well, actually at the side of the ring here with Rosie, that he
And I'm alone
hold on to the desk to get away from the kind of dazed eye contact that Rosie was throwing him.
broken down and dirty, dressed in rags.
Freak on the microphone down.
My mama told me, boy, you pack your bags.
Freak on the microphone down.
I sent the mayor down in his pickup truck.
Well,
The jury looked at me saying,
looking to put Aaron Pleiades in her place here. And Taylor's been demonstrating some very impressive moves up in the ring lately, so if anybody's going to do it, Taylor's definitely a solid choice for it. Hopefully we can maybe show Aaron the wrongness of her new ways. Oh my goodness, Rosie, she's not that great. She's not that great. You know, it's kind of funny, though, because people kind of looked at Aaron Pleiades the same way before, and it makes me wonder if even as she was a vegan vampire, if she was also kind of charming people. The elegant creature of the night, indeed. All right, Hiroshi, our referee, was down. He went down trying to comfort Maximus back out from underneath the table. It looks like he's been successful, but we still need somebody to get up there and double check these wrestlers and ring that bell. Thankfully, he's done his job, and Hiroshi's up there getting ready to get this started. Excellent, excellent. Man, people are really, really taken aback by this. Somebody said something about a thrall? Is that what's going on here? Hey Rosie, are you thralled right now? Scott is apparently being part of being a thrall is that kind of 1,000-yard stare. All right. Cheering for her new bestie is Rosie Nightingale. That's good. That's good. That's good. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing nefarious, definitely. Hiroshi making sure that nobody brought anything extra nefarious into the ring with them. He has confirmed that both of these wrestlers are clean. I don't know if you really need to bring anything into the ring with you if you're equipped with fangs and charming magic. As a natural matter, of course, but referee nods that they're ready and rings the bell, and we are good to go! Aaron Pleiades and Taylor meeting each other near the center of the ring here. Aaron offering a handshake. And if I'm Taylor Mickelson right now, and I saw what kind of path Aaron's been taking, I would have second thoughts about that handshake. Through the whole rest of Aaron Pleiades' career, a handshake with her would be just about the safest thing you could... Oh, no, there it is. There it is. And Aaron Pleiades, after the boot to the gut, using that handshake for extra leverage, is now going after the head, twisting the neck, and really wrenching on Taylor Mickelson right here. Man, it's like Aaron Pleiades has almost turned into one of those juiced up roid boys at the gym that kind of push me around and make fun of me once in a while. Hey Max, you doing okay, bud? No, he is still stunned into silence. My God. Aaron Pleiades looking to stun Taylor Mickelson a little more as well. Rosie circling around was on the outside there. Is this a new manager kind of arrangement, I wonder? Katsumi has definitely not shown up since she got her neck nibbled a bit. Has not shown up in Aaron's corner ever since. Maybe Aaron just feels a lot better up in the ring when she's got somebody ringside for her. Taylor Mickelson, managing to catch Aaron off guard, manages to turn this around, throwing Aaron into the corner. Ooh, and scaling up on top, using gravity as her friend, as a treacherous friend though, as Aaron Pleiades growls and just tosses her back down to the mat there. And this match has not gone Taylor's way so far. She even knew it was coming, and she even took that handshake with trepidation. Oh, just backhanded. You all know exactly what kind of a slap that was. I don't need to say it out loud. Taylor Mickelson not taking lightly to it. Not taking kindly. And that move might have been a mistake against Taylor. One thing I've noticed about Taylor Mickelson is she likes to be respected by her opponent, and if somebody doesn't give her the respect that I personally feel she's very much due, you can tell that she gets her a little bit riled up. Aaron Pleiades managing to scoop Taylor up into the air. Hiroshi cautioning Aaron just a little bit about closing the fist. Apparently one of those punches to the head was suspiciously not quite legal. Taylor Mickelson kicking out after only a 1 count. There's definitely a lot of fuel left in the tank here. Hiroshi giving Taylor a little bit of space to get back up onto her feet so that we can get a good old matchup here. They lock up at the center of the ring once again. That seems to be what Taylor needed. Catching Aaron off balance and twisting her down to the ground. Aaron forcing her way back up. And you can tell by the way that Aaron kind of powers herself up from the ground that her core strength is something bordering on supernatural. It doesn't seem to be helping her neck, though, as Taylor Mickelson is taking good hold of it. Aaron's not gonna tap out this time, though. One thing during Aaron Pleiades' significant run as champion, she always demonstrated a very, very deep levels of resilience. No matter how late into the match, she rarely looked winded by any of it. And so, if you're ever going to meet Aaron Pleiades in a dark alleyway, make sure that you pour everything onto her as fast and hard as you can, because I'm going to stop here because it is going in the wrong direction. I can hear all of your minds out there taking that a different way. All right, Aaron Pleiades grabbing Taylor Mickelson. Ooh, and the pile driver. I almost wish that Maximus hadn't been rendered so bloody stunned by that.
I'm going to go ahead and maintain a stance of no comment on this match.
Alright, there we go. For the entire match, come on, buddy, you're getting paid just as much as I am.
Extra commentary to other matches.
Okay, alright. Aaron Pleiades grabbing Taylor. And this crowd is no longer in Aaron Pleiades' corner. No longer impressed by the antics of the elegant creature of the night. Oh, man! And Taylor Mickelson confirming once again that vampires sometimes can fly. As she sends her flying off over that top rope. And grounding and pounding. Ooh. I've got a rules question for you, Max. I might have to get management to answer it for me as well. Are you allowed to use closed fists while outside of the ring? I know Hiroshi gets on top of you if you're punching with closed fists while inside the ring, but the referee in EAW has limited scope outside of the ring.
I'd say it's kind of a gray area.
Gray area. Well, Taylor Mickelson, this might be the chance. Although, as angry as Taylor Mickelson might have gotten, she does have a tendency to keep things very clean and above board. And looking to close this match out before the referee counts them out. Taylor gets Aaron above boards once again. Oh, Aaron Pleiades with unnatural flexibility, demonstrating that core strength, going to a bridge, coming right back. And the Alabama Slam just whiplashing Taylor Mickelson down to the mat. Oh, and kicking her while she's down. That is with so much force that it is bouncing Taylor off of the ground. Oh, and just like making like Pele and treating her third vertebrae like a soccer ball. Aaron Pleiades does her best to try to kick her spine out her belly button there. And this is not where Taylor Mickelson wants to be in this matchup right now. That's a little better, throwing her body. I feel like I should maybe say some nice things about Aaron Pleiades right here, lest people that are near and dear to me end up ringside during Aaron's next match. So, Aaron Pleiades looking fantastic in her new outfit. The red really goes with the drippage coming from her fangs, which is surely ketchup, not blood. She's definitely not juicing herself. Very shiny, and reflective. Yep. That's something that Aaron Pleiades has going for her right now with that outfit. And Taylor Mickelson, wow. With an onslaught, here's the pin attempt. 1 and 2. Oh, man, as the hand was coming down for the 3 just in time. Aaron Pleiades manages to kick out from that. What an amazing showing from Aaron Pleiades, who should definitely not enthrall and charm anybody close to me. Yes. Taylor Mickelson just burying her fist. As far past Aaron Pleiades as she can get it. That's how you punch hard. Good fundamentals from Taylor Mickelson there. 1, 2. Oh man, Aaron is just not going down. And Taylor thought that might have been a 3 count if Hiroshi had kept the beat a little bit more to her favor, but Hiroshi, I've seen Hiroshi with the metronome. There's very, very little that you can complain about with Hiroshi's counting. I promise, I swear it. 1 more pin attempt, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Just trying everything she can right now. Taylor Mickelson trying to put her down. And at this point, it's looking like somebody's going to have to provide Taylor Mickelson with maybe some holy water, a crucifix, maybe a stake, because nothing is working to put the nail in the coffin for Aaron Pleiades right now. That, however, was a solid blow. Do we have any hunters in the audience? If we do, please do not be tempted to go up and help Taylor Mickelson. It will cost her the match. Oh my goodness! The burning wreck from Taylor Mickelson. And if Taylor didn't have the nail for that last one in the coffin, she was definitely making do by trying to just absolutely hammer Aaron into the ground. Taylor asking the audience who wants to make her beg for a stake in the heart. And what the heck did Rosie just do there? Rosie yelling up into the arena there. And that was some perfect timing. Glitter bombing at the side of the ring. And apparently a well-timed glitter kind of presentation is enough to catch Taylor's attention. That's 1 and 2 and 3. And I have never seen somebody done in by glitter in that fashion.
That's certainly a little distractor, isn't it?
I'm not sure what's going on here, Max, but maybe you should have a little chat with your partner there after the show here.
I'm not so sure she's gonna listen, Lenny.
Well, she's definitely good at listening to somebody. Aaron Pleiades, eyeing both of us, telling us that we've been warned, and then beckoning Rosie to come along. Taylor Mickelson seems to have taken quite the smack during that last bit there. Just only now rolling herself back up to her feet there.
Just a taste of first blood.
What a fantastic showing from Aaron Pleiades, your winner by pinfall, and Sparkles. Oh, vampires and sparkling, I just got the connection.
Just a taste of first blood.
Alright, Taylor Mickelson with a little bit of a glare contest after that. Fair. Maxim is going to give us an extra dose of commentation during the last match, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, totally. I am absolutely going to be just constantly talkative, I'm sure. Because I totally have nothing bad to say about Aaron Pleiades right now.
Well, that is good to hear, because neither do I. She is indeed elegant, and she definitely is looking more and more like a creature of the night each time.
Aaron Pleiades is absolutely a fantastic competitor and does not use underhanded tactics or anything that I don't condone.
Alright, well, enough of that, because we have coming up...
Bankai.
Oh!
Katen Kyokuts Karamatsu.
Something a little different from what I expected. Well, here she is! Coming out to give us a little bit of a apparently talking up after the situation with Vicky Vicious before her match. Well, I bet you have a lot to say right now, even more than Maximum Planks. Here's your microphone, Shining Dragon.
I'm sure that Amy has as much to say right now as I do. Give me a second, I can't say.
Confirming we could stop the music. Good, good. I will recover from this assault. Make no mistake about that. You've not dealt a permanent blow to me, Vicky. You have simply got me thinking. I must put a stop to you. This game of ours must end. Honor has been spat on this day by one Vicky Vicious. Last week she demanded a fight, and I brought it to her. Emotions got the better of us as we had no intention of having a standard match. But no standard match is enough for us, it seems. You want to face someone who claims they have what it takes to dismantle you? Yet you hide from me. You face me only if I force it upon you. Next time we meet, there will be no escape for you. There will be no exiting to hide nor to flee. We will stand in this ring and settle this once and for all within the forged steel of a cage. I've dealt with similar beasts such as yourself. I've already told you this. But the Worgen had some grasp of honor among their pack, while you show nothing but cowardice. Well, it looks like Vicky Vicious has a little something to say about that. Trying to put the lie to the claim of cowardice, Vicky Vicious storming the arena here with a microphone in hand.
Finally, you have finally given me what I want. A steel cage match, one-on-one, nowhere for either of us to hide.
Sounds like Vicky Vicious had been actually gunning for this the whole time.
inside that cage, I am going to tame the dragon.
Is that related in any way to draining the dragon?
Yes.
I am going to put you in your place under my boot.
Well, we'll have to see what Amy Luminos has to say about that.
So you better prepare, because I will hold nothing back.
Man, I have to admit, when I was growing up, one of my biggest fantasies was to have a dragon mount. If this goes Vicky Vicious's way, I'm going to be very, very jealous, I have to say. Oh god, I hate that feedback sound when the mic hits the ground like that.
See you soon, bitch.
Oh my god, bad words. Make no mistake, Vicky Vicious. The next time we meet, there is no escape. If by some miracle you manage to slip away, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth. Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth! Well, some big feelings in the ring today. And that is, it's quite a lot of big feelings outside of the ring too. I could hear the excitement in the crowd's voice there when the cage match was announced. Man, oh man. That's going to be absolute, just wondrous to see. Alright, so we have something that you all have been looking forward to coming up very soon. But just before we get to that, let's talk about Skyline Wrestling. At this time, EAW would like to give a big shout out to our wonderful host, Skyline Wrestling. And just like the name would suggest, they are bringing you the best in poseball wrestling throughout the week. Right now, Skyline Wrestling is playing... If you're looking for something with a little bit of a change of pace, check out Club Masquerade, Skyline's vampire-themed nightclub. And if you take a look at nearby chat here, Maximus Blanks has posted the schedule for their shows. We've got Aggression, Dangerous Curves, and Riot. And then he's also posted the link to the group if you'd like to join them and see what's going on here at Skyline Wrestling to your heart's content. Also, if you have any additional inquiries or interest, to contact Candice Otsuka. Thank you so much, Skyline Wrestling. It has been wonderful having such a steady and brilliant home to do our show in. Alright, well, you know what? It is just about time for something that has been in the works for God knows how long. We are getting to your main event And the EAW Championship title is on the line. We have no disqualifications. And the loser cannot challenge the winner for the belt again. My God. Alright, Annalena Collins has stood a testament to the German athleticism and dedication to the craft. And she is going to be our first one out here. Oh, alright. There is a note on my card here that my attention has been getting dragged to. Max, did you get this note on yours as well? Oh yeah, well, Maximus has been mentioning it. Yes, we do have the merch over in the corner. I mentioned it at the top of the show. We've been I've been informed that we have brand spanking new swag. Go and show your support for Annalena or the challenger Nefertiti. Oh my goodness, it is more new than I thought. It is special to this show in particular. We've got Annalena Collins shirts and we've got Nefertiti shirts. And if you want, you can actually show your allegiance right here and now. My God, where in the world did I have that note on my card? Because I did not see it. All right, there you go. Now we are ready for the next bit. Our challenger is going to come out first. Here we go. Let's get this show on the road, and let's see who's going to walk out of the EAW arena wearing the championship belt. Let's get this on the road. Yes, Hiroshi, please keep your shirt on. It is referee uniform time, for sure. Alright, here she is, the challenger. Standing at a height of 5'8". Weighing, well, not standing apparently. Lounging at a height of 5'8", weighing 136 pounds. From the humble realm of glass, the great shadow over Egypt. Non-stop feature of so many matches and so many shows in EAW since she got here, whether she was scheduled to be a feature or not. And this crowd is a little bit divided as to whether they feel like this woman should be here in the challenger's spot or not. We've seen Angel Luminos up there, we've seen Angel Blue up there.
I mean, considering, she had to, little poke, prod, aggravate, and kind of coax her way into getting this title shot, we have to wonder if she really deserves it as much as she claimed. And like I said, yeah, I am going to be giving both players this match after having my mouth shut last match.
It's okay. You don't need to strain anything. We're all good. But yes, indeed, Nefertiti has been an absolute thorn in the side of particularly our champion, Lena Collins. And I don't know how she's been able to do it. I don't know. She's definitely had our special effects team recruited quite thoroughly throughout this. I'm insisting that it was special effects, because there's no such thing as teleportation. There's no such thing as magic or blowing fire randomly out of your hands. But we have just ready to hit the ring. Your champion, I believe. Alright, well, Nefertiti basically was unearthed by an EAW recruitment intern way back in the day. And I haven't seen that intern around ever since it happened, and I'm starting to wonder for her well-being. And hopefully, Nefertiti, judging by some of the folks in the audience, might even be warranted a couple of sacrifices. Please be okay, EAW intern. Alright, here she comes, the one that most of you have been waiting for. Standing at a height of 5'6", weighing 152 pounds, from Saxony, Germany. The Wildcat of Deutschland, and current Elite Angel Wrestling World Champion, Lena Collins. And Lena Collins has had a truly impressive stint as champion here at EAW. Has defended against every challenger that has come up against her so far, with only the briefest of sojourns of, injury at Michelle Snyder's hand and losing the title for but a moment. And she is set to do it one more time, well, more than one more time, surely, against Nefertiti. And when you first came on to Collins here at EAW, Lena Collins was already champion, was she not, Max?
At that point, yes. During the first reign, I believe it was.
Gotcha. Yes, and it had already gone for a very long time, and the things that you can always expect from Lena Collins: absolute overwhelming power, absolute overwhelming sportsmanship, and resilience, a never, ever say die attitude. And Lena Collins has never backed down from any deserved challenge, ever. And all of this badgering from Nefertiti basically calls into question whether this is a deserved challenge or not. You can expect absolutely anything to happen in this match, because just as a reminder, no disqualifications. And this match has a hell of a lot of finality to it. They can never challenge each other for the belt again after this match. So if Nefertiti loses now, we will finally see an end to all of the underhandedness that has been going on. Nefertiti coming out of the gate strong, managing to get in behind Anlina Collins to give her a good solid smack on the back. And hearing a little bit of cat fight sounds from the audience here. Anlina Collins, known as the Wildcat of Deutschland, and Nefertiti having some claim to something similar to that. Oh man, Anlina Collins getting her head grabbed by Nefertiti here. And it is not in question, even though we haven't been able to see Nefertiti actually wrestle for so very long, it is not in question whether Nefertiti has wrestling skills. She has demonstrated that in the few matches that she's actually participated in. And that is one way to keep an undefeated record, is just to not actually wrestle and have nothing but disqualification, interference, participation in the league in the meantime. Crowd cheering Anlina on as she gets a solid drop kick on the shifty kitten there. Dragging her back up to her feet, lining it up, and absolute vicious chop across the chest. Anlina Collins having weeks and weeks of pent-up rage, and one thing that you never do if you're wise against Anlina Collins is piss her off. Because if you manage to trigger the rage that wells deep within Anlina Collins, you get to see an entirely different wrestler. We could say the claws come out. We have, however, seen that Nefertiti has a number of answers. A whole portfolio of possibilities to deal with whatever Anlina Collins has. We will see what she's got in mind for this, but maybe we won't. 1, 2, Nefertiti kicking out before the hand comes down. And as short as that would have been, many of us have been so eager for Nefertiti to stop interfering with Anlina's matches and let her just frickin' wrestle. Only a 1 count. Although Hiroshi might call that a 2 count, we shall see. Alright. Nefertiti getting back up to her feet a little faster than Anlina Collins here. Oh. Grinding her foot on the back of Anlina's head there. Hiroshi moving quickly to kind of intercept, counting that out. And I'm hearing meows from all corners right now. And there we go. Oh. Nefertiti just taking the side of her elbow to the side of Anlina Collins' face there. And she had pointed out what was Hiroshi counting for, possibly just out of habit, or just so the audience can mark what would have been a disqualification if this was, ooh, Annalena taking her sweet time before kicking out of that kind of cheeky pose there. Letting the audience know what would have been a disqualification had this been any other kind of title match. And there she goes. Countering one of the punches. Managing to combo break the flurry of blows. And man, when Annalena gets her hits in, you can tell the sheer power that accompanies every swing of the fist. And it is not something that we get to see very often, the actual closed fist of Annalena Collins, usually obeying every rule of the ring. Oh man. And Kytori finds a way to get her punch to have just as much power behind it as Annalena Collins jumping all the way up onto the ropes and letting gravity be the assistant. Flurry of blows into the midriff of Annalena Collins there. And both of these wrestlers so far have made good use of the rule set that they're operating under. However, it's kind of almost a surprising amount of restraint being shown by Nefertiti here. And that is a very mixed reaction. I can see a couple of signs being floated. We've got some t-shirts out in the crowd for Nefertiti. That's very interesting to see. And just... I love our super fans so very much. Nefertiti, after a barrage of attacks, going for the pin there. 1, 2. Whoa, Annalena getting the shoulder up before the hand came down. That is only a 2 count.
Now you gotta figure Annalena's gonna be in for the fight of her life here because, as we saw just to get the match, Nefertiti will stop at nothing. And, if that's any indicator, then she's gonna stop at nothing to try to take the title tonight too. But yeah. Speaking of the merch, by the way, folks, make sure you grab that because that is limited edition. That's not gonna be available on shelves past sometime in the near future here.
There's a pin, 1, 2. Oh, and there's the kick out. Annalena Collins confident that she has a response for whatever Nefertiti has planned here today. And, you know, we're kind of waiting for the shoe to drop. When does the magic come out? And maybe this is part of the head game. Maybe Nefertiti is relying on Annalena Collins to be on the watch out for something supernatural, something unexpected. And Nefertiti might get under her skin and into her head by just not doing that. Maybe Nefertiti is really just throwing us for a loop entirely. Or maybe it's a condition for securing whatever ritual it is that Nefertiti plans to do with that belt if and when she ever gets a hold of it. I'm going to emphasize if there because honestly, And Lena Collins has never disappointed. And in the run-up to this show, we've seen basically a mirror opposite of what Michelle Snyder did to Ann-Lena Collins. Michelle interfered with an amazing slew of Ann-Lena's matches, assaulting her repeatedly over and over again outside of the ring. And I'm not sure that that was a pin because Nefertiti's shoulders were not on the mat, but Ann-Lena taking advantage of the position and just wrenching Nefertiti up into the air and dumping her with the fireman's carry facebuster. And the thing about Michelle Snyder's approach is that it left Ann-Lena Collins, here's the pin, 1, 2, and another kick out. It left Ann-Lena Collins physically almost unable to participate in the match. Our medical staff had advised Ann-Lena Collins not to step into that ring. She was in such brutal shape. And yet, she still did it. Nefertiti's approach here has left Ann-Lena Collins almost unscathed. Has left Ann-Lena Collins even less in trouble than she would have been had Nefertiti not interfered with her matches. So this is looking very, very bad for Nefertiti, I'll be honest. Nefertiti barely able to stagger to her feet, clutching her head. And here Ann-Lena Collins goes up to the top rope. Oh my goodness. What strength was that? How is that even possible? 1, 2. How is that even possible for somebody with Nefertiti's, let's face it, slight physique in comparison to Ann-Lena Collins, catching her mid-air, wrenching her straight back up?
So it was either supernatural or it's extremely crazy abdominal strength.
Just an absolute, out of the blue feat of strength from Nefertiti. And come to think of it, maybe that was one of the reasons that she didn't have as many matches leading up to this, because I am sure that Ann-Lena Collins must have been taken off guard by a sign of strength like that. Oh my goodness. Oh no, and here is the Tree of Woe. Ann-Lena Collins hooked up to the top belt there, dangling, just soaking up the punishment from Nefertiti again and again. And usually Hiroshi would come in to interfere and kind of slow down the roll here. But there are no disqualifications. There is nothing he can do. And Nefertiti giving him a bit of a pointer, making sure that he stays out of it. And soaking up the adoration of somebody out there. Nefertiti does a little bit of a pirouette almost in the middle of the ring there. And man, oh man, the people who are not pleased by this are really not pleased by this. Oh no. that looks horrible. And even though there's no disqualifications, there is still submissions possible. And one of the only times that I've ever seen Ann-Lena Collins lose a match is when she got trapped in a submission hold, so overwhelmingly painful that despite Ann-Lena Collins never submitting, she passed out from the pain. And that is one of the only demonstrated ways to ever secure a victory against Ann-Lena Collins in the EAW ring. And Nefertiti seeming to know a little something about this. You can imagine that she must have been putting some of that supernatural strength into that submission hold as well. But Ann-Lena Collins, bordering on the supernatural as well, incredible strength, manages to endure. And Nefertiti lining herself up. Ann-Lena Collins had better be careful here. She might just turn around and walk into something that she is not ready for. And here it is, the moment of truth for Ann-Lena Collins. Ooh. Nefertiti rushing forward, Ann-Lena ready. Almost a sixth sense. And there it is. And that is one thing that Ann-Lena has shown us repeatedly in her stint as champion, in her multiple defenses of the belt. Incredible agility. And speed, and my goodness, a willingness to put her body on the line as she leaps through the second rope there. Well, so through the gap under the second rope, I should say.
Yeah, I think in that situation, Nefertiti actually, her self-confidence got a little bit of the better of her, and she probably gave him, a little too much time to recover there.
It gave us a little bit of a time to watch her wiggle her rump like a cat and get ready to pounce, so I'm okay with what happened.
I'm sure the Egyptian death goddess in the room would be thrilled to know that you were watching her wiggle her rump, Remy.
It was cute, okay? It was a cat thing. They do that. Okay. I hope I don't show up ringside in the days. Are you okay, Max, by the way? Okay, the silence gives me as much of an answer there as I could. Wait, pump handle slam! Alright! Something to distract people from my awkwardness. Fantastic.
Perfect time for a subject change.
Ann-Lena Collins demonstrating. Ooh, there's the Volt nail! And this is one pin that. Oh my God! That is one pin. That is her signature move. And it is rare indeed for anybody who gets trapped in the Volt nail to ever manage to get out of it. And that damn well could have been the end of the match right there, but Nefertiti somehow escaping the Volt nail and answering with an absolute flurry of blows here. And those toe beans are not edible. Nefertiti stalking over top of Annalena Collins now. Yes, inedible and full of claws indeed. My goodness. There goes for the pin. 1, 2. And I gotta say, Nefertiti's pinning prowess is not quite up to the same level of intimidating leverage as the Volk nail. She's going to have to reach a little deeper with her pins than that. I was basically treating Annalena Collins more like a body pillow than an opponent in a wrestling match. And just hoisting Nefertiti up into the air. This does not look good for Nefertiti. Oh my God! 1, 2. Oh, and just so close to a 3 count there. What a demonstration from Nefertiti there, as she manages to catch Annalena coming out from mid-air. And she gets airborne once again, but it doesn't seem to phase her, quickly getting up to her feet and then getting Annalena down from hers. Gotta hand it to her, whether she has magically augmented her strength or not, if that's a thing anybody can actually do. Oh man! Nefertiti is putting on an absolute show here. And I am starting to worry. I am legitimately actually worried about the result of this match now. And thankfully, Nefertiti looking a little bit winded there after the last bit of maneuvers there. Taking a moment to enjoy this bittersweet, waning moments of Annalena Collins' reign. The dawn of her ascension. This might be a little bit premature for her to announce her own victory quite like that. That seemed like it would have been a wonderful time to attempt to pin, but my goodness, here she comes, Angel Blue, out of nowhere, and this is just about the last thing that I would have expected Angel Blue coming in to interfere with a match. But is that not justice? Is that not fair? With how much, exactly, with how much Nefertiti interfered with Angel Blue's chance at the title before this, that belt could very well be around Angel Blue's waist right now, if it were not for the interference of Nefertiti. And so even though this is technically a sort of kind of cheating, it is unquestionably something that Nefertiti probably deserves. However, Annalena Collins is not looking like she's going to capitalize. Annalena Collins just kind of staring into Angel Blue's eyes, shaking her head. And you can see the frustration and confusion mounting inside Angel Blue's eyes there. Really? What you think you're doing there?
She asked for this. It's only fair after our fights.
Man, it is so ironic hearing some of the audience members talking about respect for the rules after supporting Nefertiti.
After everything Nefertiti's pulled, yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Maybe, but you know, I have to do this on my own.
But justice. Ugh, fine.
My goodness. Well, I mean, Angel Blue did get Annalena Collins out of one dicey moment there. So it isn't like, oh man. How egregiously noble of you. But enough of this. And man, I did not see that yet. That was pocket sand indeed. Just somehow, I don't think Hiroshi missed seeing that, but that was the eternal darkness coming out. Please, no! 2 and 3, no!
Her fans are going to be insufferable.
And just when you thought that Nefertiti was going to keep things physical, just when the moment was absolutely the worst, Nefertiti busts out the magic sand, busts out the eternal darkness, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a new EAW World Champion, and that is your winner by pinfall, Nefertiti.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're for.
Holy crap.
Baby, do you dare to do this?
And man, I told you I was worried. I don't know if any of you heard Nefertiti's plans as to what she wants to do with this belt, as to what is going to be possible now that she has this belt.
There's no going back.
I just hope to God that it's just she's making shit up. I hope it's just some kind of like overflighty imagination. I hope she's extremely toony or something. But there you go. Hiroshi has gotten the belt, has taken it up and put it into Nefertiti's hands. And there you go. Your champion. To the chagrin of many, and to the absolute adoration of some, Nefertiti is your champion. Annalena Collins long since left the ring. And it makes me wonder what her plans were if she saw the magic coming. Angel Blue proving more of a distraction than an aid. And on the bright side, no matter what you can say for what happened here today, both Angel Bloom and Annalena Collins are leaving this with the knowledge that things were not secured through cheating. I'm sure that even if Annalena had won, thanks to Angel Blue, even if Nefertiti fully deserved that, this will be a comfort for Annalena Collins. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out and warming these seats and giving us your eyeballs week after week. I hope that we all survive what is to come. I hope that the flood of the dead and damned that Nefertiti claims is going to confront us, may you all have peace. May you all find safety. Hug your loved ones. Let them know how much you care. And have a great night. Hopefully we'll be back again next week, Saturday at 4. And good night. Good fight. Don't go anywhere after the show, though. You'll get a chance in our meet and greet to let your favorite wrestlers know how they feel. No, cue the tunes. I can talk over the tunes. It's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Remy Silvertide on the microphone, the Body Slam Sommelier. Here together with
The resident freak with the microphone, Maximus Blanks.
And this has been EAW, Elite Angel Wrestling.